Welcome back to Bernat.com. Today we're going to be talking about Bernat's Knit or Knot Sophia. This is what she looks like. We're going to be making a knitted scarf with this today, but we also have a knotted version. And we have a video online tutorial that will take you through step by step on how to make the knotted version of the scarf. So check that out on our website. But today what we're going to be making is the knitted scarf. It's really simple, will just take you minutes to make and requires no tools except for your hands. So you need your hank of Knit or Knot Sophia yarn and a pair of scissors. Okay, to get started, you want to remove your Sophia yarn from the packaging. So basically you want to take it off, but be careful not to tear the package because it does have the patterns that we're working on today on the back of it. Now if you do happen to rip it, it's not the end of the world by any means. We do have the patterns online for you to download and print off, but I think you'll probably get the hang of it even if you don't have it. So once you have it out of the package, you'll see that it's just packaged in one big kind of giant loop, and there are 3 ties that hold it together. You want to remove the ties and then you want to wind it into a ball, and it'll just make your life easier when you go to work with it. So you want to find the beginnings and cut your little ties off. And there's another one. So your 3 ties have got to come off. And I think, yep, there's the 3rd one. Okay, so one of the easier ways to wind this into a ball, which is really what we want to do right now. We want to wind this into a ball, is to get a partner to help you by holding their hands out for you to make this easier to wind. So I have my daughter here who's going to help us. And what we're going to do is, yep, we found an end here. Okay. And we just kind of want to unravel it. Now if you don't have someone to help you, it's no big deal. You can use the back of a chair, a doorknob, your knees, anything that you can kind of loop it over to kind of hold it without tangling. Though this one probably won't tangle too badly if you start just knitting right from it. So you just want to go ahead and ravel up a ball, and then you're all done and you're ready to go and get knitting your project. So we have our Sophia here, and the first thing that we want to do is to make a slip knot. Now to make a slip knot, here's an easy trick for you. You want to take your yarn end and lay it like an X over top of the yarn that's attached to the ball. Now what you want to do is take this loop and fold it over. So you fold it over that working yarn. Your yarn tail is stuck out, but you fold it over that. So then from there, you want to pull that piece up and grab your ends and just tighten it up a little bit. And now you have a slip knot. See, there's a loop here, and if I pull on my end that's attached to my yarn ball, so this is my yarn tail right here, I want to go ahead and just tug that a little bit, and it will get smaller, your loop. So now we have this sort of little loop here. What we want to do to make our finger knitting is we want to just kind of stick our 2 fingers into the loop, grab your working yarn, pinch it, and pull it through that loop. And I'm going to show you that again. Okay, so we want to have our 2 fingers through our loop, and each stitch is the same all the way from the slip knot all the way to the end, almost to the end of your project. So you're going to take your working yarn, you're going to pinch it, you've got your fingers through that loop, and you want to pull it up and through that loop. Now if you find that your loops are getting uneven and it looks thicker and thinner, all you have to do is tug on your yarn and it will undo, just like that, and then you can redo your stitch. So again, I want to have my fingers inside the loop, I want to pinch it and pull it through. And what you're going to do is you're going to keep going along like this until you get to the end of your scarf. And your last scarf, you're going to want to pull your loop all the way through. Pull your yarn tail all the way through. So I just keep kind of pulling that all the way out like that. And then you're tighten it up and your project is finished. So once you're done, you will have something that looks like this. So we've got our beginning end and our ending end. And you can just go ahead and wear it, put it on, loop it around any way you feel like, once or twice. You can knot it, anything you want. So that's it. Thanks for dropping by, and see you again at Bernat.com.